Hello, good morning, students. Good morning, students. How are you, Ayushi?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you watch the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nikhil, good morning. Nikhil, are you there? Vanshika?
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Then Suryansh,
Morning, ma'am.
good morning. Is Suryansh there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you watch the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Only
But
12
due
or
to 12.
13. The other day I sent the video, I couldn't take the class because I had some problem with my net. So I could not do it at the right moment. I had to do it afterwards. So today I'm taking the class, I'm revising the previous portion also. And then I will give you the PDF for the assignments that you need to do for your holiday, okay? So we can start the class now, and we can't wait because we will run short of our time. Okay. We were at line 110 onward, then I was trying to give you the revision in my video that I sent you on Monday, right? 110 to 151. That was the last video that I have sent on your school app. So
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Now what we saw in this, I will just give you a short revision about this. What we saw here was Portia and Bassanio. We have seen them from the very first line of this scene. They have been in conversation with each other. And Bassanio is there ready to take part in the casket, and where Portia is delaying his opening of the casket because she does not want him to miss on the right casket, and therefore she is delaying his choosing the casket and trying to talk more. And then we see Bassanio, he is in a hurry to open the casket and get over all his doubts and anxieties and the tension that is building up in his mind regarding the casket. And so here, before he opens the casket, he is trying to bring out, he does not believe in the outward appearance. And so here, when he looks at gold and silver casket, he says they have the shine, they have everything, and people go for the attractions, the outer beauty, but he is not interested in that. And he goes in for the lead casket, and he feels that this is ugly, but this is going to give him the true picture, and therefore he chooses the lead casket. Now, after the casket has been chosen, we see the kind of feeling with Portia has. Okay. Yeah, when he says in line 109, here choose I, joy be the consequence. And he says, I'm choosing the lead casket, and this should bring me joy. And the Portia has a mixed feeling when she sees him coming and standing in front of the lead casket. And we see next that Bassanio finally opens the lead casket, and then he sees the uh, scroll, and the scroll along with the portrait of Portia. When he sees it, he begins to describe starting from head and then lips, and then the talks about all the beauty of the portrait, comparing it with the real Portia, and he says this is only a demigod. And then Portia is much more beautiful than the painter who has painted the demigod of Portia. So therefore, he is trying to describe the beauty of Portia through the portrait that is given there. And the portrait further goes on to tell him that he has the right to go and give a kiss to Portia and choose her as his wife. So here he goes there and he begins to talk to Portia, and Portia is very much happy. Now we are here on line 151 for today. And here is a, you see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand. Okay. After Bassanio has come closer to her, giving her a kiss, and then accepting her as his wife, we see the speech of Portia coming up here. And on line 152, you see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand, I here is Portia, such as I am, though for myself alone. Now she says, I'm the only one standing here for you, okay, all alone. I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better. Okay, now she says she's not going to be too ambitious to be better than what she is. And then she says, yet for you, I would be troubled 20 times myself. Now, here she is trying to bring out 20 times more. She says, for the sake of Bassanio, she wants to be 3 into 20 times. So that is about 60 times more than what she is, and 1,000 times more beautiful, and 10,000 times more rich. The two things she's bringing here: the wealth that she has, she wants for the sake of Bassanio 10,000 times more wealthier than what she is today. Suppose if she has $1 crore, then she must have more than 10 crores dollars, 10 times more than the wealth that she has. And then she goes on to say the beauty that she has. Okay, that should be 20 times 3 into 20 times more. This is how she is trying to say this is all because of Bassanio. She, whatever she has, everything belongs to Bassanio now, and she is trying to bring out her feeling very openly here when she talks about, would have no ambitious wishes that I would be better. Okay, she's already a better lady, but for your sake I wish that. Okay, for the sake of Bassanio, she is wishing that I might be 3 into 20 times what I am. Okay, uh, 3 into 20 what she is, maybe her beauty, maybe her character, maybe the way she walks, the way she moves around. This is what she wants, 3 into 20 times more. And 1,000 times more beautiful. She wants to be more beautiful than what she is. And 10,000 times more rich. She wants to be rich for the sake of Bassanio. Now we see here Bassanio's character. When we look at here, he is a spendthrift. Okay, he wants to have a luxurious life. And you remember he when he came to Act 1, Scene 1 in the last part, where he says, "I am indebted to you. I have borrowed so much from you, and still I am coming to borrow money from you because I wish to go to Belmont." And Antonio, like a good friend, he says, "Okay, I don't have any money right now, but I will help you. You find a person who will give you the money, and I will take the guarantee, and I will pay back within 3 months." So this is where he goes to Shylock and gets 3,000 ducats. Now, when we look at here, uh, we will see Shylock, when he's invited for dinner, remember in the previous scene, where he tells his daughter Jessica that I'm going to see how Bassanio is going to spend his money on the dinner that he's hosting for me. I'm going to see how a Christian treats a non-Christian, a Jew, for the treatment of dinner. How lavishly he's going to spend money. Remember the scene there? Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
here, Bassanio is kind of a person who spends money lavishly. Now, you also know that previously we have studied that Bassanio, when Lancelot comes to him as his new servant, what does he order for Lancelot? What does he
He
order for
gave him a
Lancelot?
post.
Okay, new
He
set
gave
of
him a
clothes,
post.
uniform. Okay, new set of uniform, and he orders immediately, take him and order the clothes for him, the best of clothes. So which means he himself wants to be having the best for himself and also best for his servants. Now you can see the difference between a Christian treating a servant and a Jew treating a servant. Lancelot working for Shylock was not treated well. When he comes to Bassanio, Bassanio is treating him well, and therefore we see the behavior of Bassanio is he is a person, go-lucky person, carefree person. He loves to spend money. He loves when he has money, he loves to spend. So here, Portia doesn't know that he loves to spend money, but without knowing the character of Bassanio, she wants to be 10,000 times more richer than what she is. So this is what she says here. So she says, yeah, that only to stand high in our account. That means I should be privileged to have that respect for you. Whatever belongs to me is yours. Account is the respect. I might in virtue, beauty's living friends exceed amount. Okay, she says, in virtue, in beauty, all the character that I have, I may be having, I may have enough. But then, 1 minute, 7 more waiting. So here she says, I wish that only to stand high in your estimation. You must have high respect for me. And this is what I might defy all descriptions in virtues, beauty, and property in friends. Defy means when it comes to choosing Bassanio and her wealth is one side, but she will defy all everything, her virtue, her wealth, and everything for the sake of Bassanio. So we see here she has high regard for Bassanio, and Bassanio is very much taken up by the speech of this lady, Portia. And so she says, is some of something which to term engrossed in an unleasoned girl, unschooled practice. Now she says, even though she is very beautiful, she has a good character, she has many good virtues in her. But when it comes to Bassanio, she is untrained, illiterate, she considers herself, and she is willing to learn under Bassanio when she chooses him her husband. So here she says, by the sum total of myself, is the total of something which may be expressed in brief as an inexperienced girl. She says, I have no experience. Has fallen in love with Bassanio. She has made him the house owner, the king, and everything of her house. And then this is a total submission by Portia to Bassanio. When she says, I am inexperienced, I have no experience, I'm untrained, I do not have any kind of training. And then he says, I'm not accustomed to the new life, the married life that she's going to live now, but she is willing to learn all that with the help of Bassanio. We move on to page 154 now, right on top. It says, happy in this, she is not yet so old. She's happy that she is not old enough. She can learn things from Bassanio very easily. She's so young that she is willing to learn under Bassanio. She may learn. Okay, that means she's not so old that she cannot learn. She may learn. Happier than this, she'll be happy to do that. She's not bred so dull. Her bringing is not so dull. Okay, she's very clever, intelligent. We will see her intelligence in the next few the court scene where she's going to trap Shylock. So she's very intelligent, wit and wisdom both together, and beauty comes along with when it comes to Portia. So she considers herself as not a dull lady, and she can learn. Happiest of all that she has a gentle spirit. Okay, that is the kind of character which Portia is trying to portray herself, calling herself as having a gentle spirit. And then she commits herself to yours to be directed. Now, all that gentle spirit which Portia has, she is committing with all that gentle spirit herself to Bassanio. And then she says, to be directed by you. Okay, she wants Bassanio to take over of life. give her guidance, give her advice, be her mentor, be her everything. Lord, next few lines she says, as from her Lord is Bassanio, please write it there. Her governor, again Bassanio. Her king, again Bassanio. Myself, okay. Then she says, myself and what is mine to you and yours. Whatever belongs to me is yours. This is what she says. Whatever belongs to me is now yours, and therefore she calls him her lord, her king, her governor of the house, okay, king of the whole thing, her servants including. So she says, myself and what is mine to you and yours is now converted. Now, what was mine all these days has become yours. Okay, converted means turning into the property of Bassanio. So converted, but now I was the Lord. All this time before Bassanio comes into her life, Portia is the ruler of the house. Portia is the queen of the house. Portia is the mistress of the house. Now, this was before Bassanio comes into her life. Now, after Bassanio has come in her life, the scene totally changes. She says, I was the lord of this mansion before Bassanio was in her life, master of my servant. Okay, this is again before Bassanio came into her life. Queen over myself. Okay, queen of myself. Nobody was there to guide me. Nobody was there to boss me. Nobody was there to guide me, advise me, or be my mentor. Okay, and even now, but now this house, these servants, and this same myself are yours, my lord. My lord is Bassanio. Now, after Bassanio has chosen the right casket, she is trying to tell, everything belongs to you now, my lord. Now, my lord here is Bassanio. And he says, my mansion belongs to you, this house. My servants belong to you, Portia servants. And she is the queen herself. The queen herself is the queen of Bassanio. And even now, but now, this house, these servants, and this same myself are yours, my lord. I give them with this ring, along with my mansion, along with my servants, along with my property. I give you this ring. So she is giving a ring to be a reminder that she belongs to Bassanio. And she says, I give them with this ring, which when you part with, okay, she does not want Bassanio to part away from the ring that she is giving to Bassanio, which when you part from, lose or give away. Either you lose it or you give it to somebody else. Okay, she does not want him to do that. And she's already giving him the feeling that she will have if she loses the ring, if he gives away the ring to somebody else. Let it presage. Okay, presage is foretell. And way ahead, okay, the first day that I'm giving you a ring, I'm telling you, if you part with this ring, if you lose the ring, and then what is the outcome? The ruin of your love for me will be fading away, no more love for me, and be my vantage, okay, to exclaim on you. And then she says, she has lost Bassanio forever. This is what she says. Presage here means foretell, and then it says vantage is opportunity, and exclaim is cry against. Okay, now this is how she's going to feel if Bassanio loses the ring, and if or he gives the ring to somebody else. If she does not find the ring on Bassanio's finger, that means Bassanio no more loves her, and she will be feeling miserable if Bassanio does not wear the ring. He has to wear it all the time. Now here we have Nerissa, the maid of uh, Portia. My lord and lady, my lord is Bassanio. Okay, he has become the owner of the mansion or the property of uh, Portia. So my lord is Bassanio, lady is Portia. Please write it there. It is now our time. Okay, now these servants have been hearing the conversation between Portia and Bassanio. They are not given time to wish them. Okay, now Nerissa is trying to take a time from Bassanio and Portia so that she would be able to wish them, congratulate them for becoming husband and wife, and Portia giving the ring to Bassanio. So when we look at here, it says, it is now our time for our servants, the attendants here. We want to talk to you that have stood by and seen our wishes prosper, to cry, good joy, my lord and lady. They want to cry, applaud, clap, and sing, and be happy, and wish these two their happy married life. So Narissa is the first one wishing them a good life. So when we look at here, Graciano is the next person. My lord Bassanio and my gentle lady. My gentle lady is Portia. I wish you all the joy that you can wish. First is Narissa to wish Portia and Bassanio. Second is Graciano. He's also wishing them all the best. And Bassanio choosing a young lady, Portia, as his wife. For I am sure you can wish none from me. You can have only these wishes, nothing else. And when your honors mean to solemnize is when you want to solemnize the wedding, okay? Honors here, when you want to solemnize the wedding of both of you, the bargain of your faith, okay? That is the bargain of your faith. You have expressed faith in each other. I do beseech you, I now request you, beseech here means request you, even at that time I may be married to. I may be married to. Now, Narissa, while Bassanio and Portia have been in conversation with each other regarding the casket, and Bassanio choosing the casket and giving out his speech, Narissa and Graciano have come very close to each other, and they also have decided to marry. So here it says, even at that time, I may be married too. Okay. When you both are going to be married, I also wish to marry. Okay, he's not saying to whom he's going to marry, but Graciano also wishes to marry. And Bassanio says, with all my heart, so thou canst get a wife. Provided you get a wife, you can marry when we both are getting married, Portia and myself. Now he says, with all my heart, that means permission from me, because Graciano also is working for Bassanio. With all my heart, so thou canst get a good wife. You can, if you have found a good wife, you can get married when we are getting married. That means two weddings together, Narissa and Graciano, Portia and Bassanio. So we have the two couples here. And the third one will be Lorenzo and who's the lady?
Jessica.
Jessica. Okay. So remember, in Merchant of Venice, we have three couples now, Portia and Bassanio, Narissa and Graciano, and Lorenzo and Jessica. You keep these, and all these three are where? Where are they?
Belmont.
Belmont.
Okay, tell Belmont. In the home of?
Sure.
Portia.
Okay. Remember the scene, where is it taking place? Okay. So here, the scene is taking place in the home of Portia, where the caskets were kept there, and Bassanio chooses the casket, and we have all the three couples here. Okay. Lorenzo and Lorenzo
Jessica.
and Jessica,
Jessica.
Portia and
Bassanio.
okay,
Bassanio.
Narissa and
Cristiano.
Graciano. Okay, remember these three couples here, and all three are here. We go a little further. Okay, Bassanio says, provided you find a wife, then you can marry as we get married, Portia and myself. I thank your lordship. Okay, Graciano is again, remember when Graciano tells Bassanio, I also wish to go with you to Belmont, and he says, no, I will not take you because you talk too much. Remember his the scene there? And Graciano says, I will stay quiet. When you take me there, I will not talk. Only for the masquerade that is going to take place, I will talk today. After that, when I come with you to Belmont, I will not talk. Remember the talk between Bassanio and Graciano in somewhere in the
Yes,
previous
ma'am.
scene? And so here on that condition, Bassanio has brought Graciano to Belmont. So here, Graciano has already found his match in Nerissa, and so he says, I thank your lordship. Lordship here is Bassanio. You have got me one. Okay. Now he's trying to say, you have already given me one. Okay, which means Nerissa happens to be the maid of, whose maid Nerissa is?
Portia.
Portia.
Portia. So naturally he says, you have given me one. When he says, you have given me one, he is trying to say, one of your maid has become mine now. I have decided to marry her. So he says, you have got me one. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. Okay. Now, while Portia and Bassanio were in conversation with each other regarding the casket, and Portia delaying opening of the casket, and Bassanio describing the outer beauty of those gold and silver, that is the time where Graciano was having his eyes on Nerissa, and he begins to talk to her. So he says, my eyes, my lord, okay, my lord is Bassanio, can look as swift as yours. If your eyes can look so swift or so in a hurry, you looked at Portia, and the gaze that you gave to Portia, my eyes also are working in the same direction, as swift as yours. If you can be so fast, even I can be so fast. You saw the mistress? He says, mistress is Portia. Please write it there. And I beheld the maid. Now, maid here is Nerissa. Please write it there. Mistress is Portia, and maid is Nerissa. I looked at the maid, Nerissa. You loved, okay, you loved Portia. I loved for intermission. Now I was waiting for this period to love Nerissa. No more pertains, okay. Pertains here means welcome, okay. No more welcome. We have already decided that we are going to marry, and he says, to me, my lord, than you, okay. You don't need to welcome me, okay. And we have already wished you, so no more further of that welcome speech. And he says, your fortune stood upon the casket there. Okay, your fortune. If Bassanio did not choose the right casket, Portia will not be there. So that becomes the fortune for everything for Bassanio depended on the opening of the right casket. You get it, me? You got me right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everything for Bassanio depended on the caskets and choosing the right casket. And once he chose the right casket, his fortune has become much more than what he was expecting. First of all, Portia, then her all the wealth, all the servants, the house, everything belongs to him. This happened only when he chose the right casket. Okay, so he says, your fortune stood upon the casket there, and so did mine too. Now he is trying to say, yeah, if you did not choose the right casket, I would not get Nerissa. Are you clear on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you
Yes,
did
ma'am.
not choose the right casket, you would not get Portia, and I would not get Nerissa. So here, even my fortune depends on a casket that you have chosen. So your fortune stood upon the casket, therefore, and so did mine too, as the matter falls. Okay. The matter is a matter of marriage. Okay. For wooing here until I sweat again. Okay, he was trying to convince Nerissa that if Portia marries Bassanio, he is going to marry Nerissa. This is what was happening between Nerissa and Graciano, while Portia and Bassanio were busy talking about casket and opening of the casket and giving out their different speeches. And he says, sweating until my very roof was dry. Very roof here is my mouth. Okay. He kept talking to Nerissa, and sometimes when we talk too much, our mouth begins to dry. This is what was
Yes,
happening to
ma'am.
him. With oaths of love, he was trying to confess his love to Naresa. At last, if promise at last. Okay. Finally, he got the promise that she also loves him. I got promise of this fair one here. Okay, fair one here is Naresa. Please write it out. Fair one here is Naresa. So when we look at here, Naresa, to have her love. Okay, now he wants to get her love, which he has already accepted, and provided that your fortune achieved her mistress. Okay, now your fortunes are Portia and her belongings, and therefore he says, along with the fortunes, Narissa is her fortune, and therefore she becomes mine, because Bassanio and Graciano, they don't stay like a servant and this thing, they are staying like friends. So here we have Bassanio is trying to accept Portia, while Graciano has already confessed his love to Nerissa, and he wishes to marry Nerissa when Portia and Bassanio are going to marry each other. Is this true, Nerissa? Okay. Now, Portia doesn't know all this was happening between Graciano and Nerissa, so she's trying to inquire, is this true, Portia? Nerissa? Madam, it is, so you stand pleased with her. Okay. Okay. If you are happy with him, then it's okay. Narissa says, Madam, if you are pleased with this, pleased with my choice of Graciano, then I'm happy. And do you, Graciano, mean good faith? Now, Bassanio is asking Graciano, do you also confess your love to Narissa? Is that true? And he says, yes, faith, my lord, by faith, I have faith on Narissa, and therefore I have chosen her to be my wife. Our feast shall be much honored in your marriage. Okay. Feast is, they have the celebration right after they have the marriage in the church or in other places, wherever they have the religious center where they have the marriage. And after that, they have the celebration of feast. So that is what he says. Our feast shall be much honored in your marriage. Now here, if you are going to marry and we are going to marry, there's going to be a great feast for our marriage. But who comes here? Lorenzo is infidel. Infidel is a Jew. Okay. What and my old Venetian friend, Celario. Now, I'm going to stop here because Graciano is seeing Lorenzo, and infidel is Jessica. Okay, please write there. Infidel is a Jew here. Lorenzo has eloped with Jessica. You all know that. So infidel here refers to Jessica. Please write that. What and my old Venetian friend. Okay, Venetian is Venice. Any person who lives in Venice is a Venetian. Venetian. Okay, so Lorenzo is here, and here he is with a Jew. Okay, Jessica, with whom he has eloped. And so we will see in the next part of this scene, Lorenzo, Jessica, Celario, a messenger from Venice. The scene is going to be the sad one, which I will take up on a Friday. Okay, so we are going to stop here on a line. Let me see the line. This should be. I think just put a mark over there, page 158. Okay, Graciano doesn't show the line, but it is somewhere 220 maybe. It should be somewhere 220. Okay, put your mark there. And we'll continue on Friday from here.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Any question?
Okay, ma'am.
I'm putting the video on the school app. Okay. All my videos are on the school app. If you have any problem on the school app, please tell headmaster to clear the problem and go back and check all my videos there. Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
you will not have any problem. So my time is running out. All the best. God bless you. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
God
ma'am.
bless you.
Bye, ma'am.
Okay, bye.